Prologue. High atop a hill in the desert, Dylan E.T. stood with a gleam in his eyes, overlooking the remnants of a once thriving city. The power of the 3DGR surged through his veins, fueling his ambition. With each step he took, the ground beneath him seemed to quiver with anticipation, as if sensing the impending transformation. In accordance with the rules of interaction of the 3DGR, Dylan began the creation of his castle. He plunged his hands into the dirt, feeling the gritty texture between his fingers, and a surge of energy coursed through them. From the very earth he stood upon, 3DGRs emerged, rising and would become a part of the landscape of the castle. With every movement, Dylan summoned the power of the 3DGR. He positioned an anchoring 3DGR with utmost care, activating its hidden potential. A pulse of light emanated from the metallic surface as the process of structural growth initiated. Dylan's touch guided the additional 3DGRs, adhering to the mathematical principles etched in his mind. The landscape transformed before his very eyes. 3DGRs interwove with the earth, creating a mesmerizing tapestry of interconnected shapes. Dylan's hands moved with precision and purpose, orchestrating a symphony of construction. Additional 3DGRs appeared from the dirt, aligning themselves in a harmonious dance of design. As the castle began to take shape, Dylan's isolation grew. Towers rose from the ground, their jagged edges reaching for the heavens. Bridges of 3DGRs stretched across chasms, connecting different parts of the structure. The castle seemed to defy gravity, defying the wasteland. With each passing moment, Dylan's isolation became more pronounced. The castle that once stood as an emblem of hope and resilience now echoed with his self-imposed seclusion. His desire for creation tainted every crevice of the fortress, seeping into the very foundation he had meticulously constructed. Dylan reveled in his creation, blinded by the consequences of his actions. The castle became a symbol of his isolation and tyranny, a monument to his ego and thirst for creation. He hoarded the secrets and power of the 3DGR, refusing to share his findings or collaborate with others. Unbeknownst to Dylan, the wasteland took notice. The once desolate landscape seemed to shudder with disapproval. Nature itself rebelled against Dylan's isolation, as if rejecting the perversion of the rules of interaction of the 3DGR. The consequences of his actions loomed ominously on the horizon, ready to unleash a reckoning upon the castle and its misguided ruler. As the castle's construction neared completion, it cast a shadow over the desert, its towering presence a testament to Dylan's descent into darkness. The fortress, built upon the very principles of the 3DGR, now served as a stark reminder of Dylan's isolation and the dangers of unchecked ambition. Chapter 1: The Dormant Castle. Anna and Edward approached from atop a hill overlooking the desert, their eyes filled with awe as they marveled at the dunes that surrounded them. The desert sprawled beneath their feet, its vastness seeming both desolate and captivating. But their gaze was drawn to something extraordinary: the castle. It loomed over the desert like a multitude of jagged daggers, capturing their attention with its enigmatic presence. Curiosity sparked within Anna's eyes as she observed the castle's landscape. Something felt amiss, and she sensed a lack of energy within the 3DGR forming the castle. Eager to investigate further, she shared her observation with Edward, her voice filled with intrigue. "Edward, look at the castle," Anna exclaimed, her eyes searching for answers. "There seems to be no energy within the 3DGR forming its structure. It's as if it's dormant, waiting to be awakened." Edward turned his gaze towards the castle, his analytical mind assessing the situation. He observed the intricacies of the 3DGR's arrangement and the absence of energy that Anna had keenly noticed. Edward's determination to understand the mysteries of the 3DGR fueled his curiosity, and he couldn't resist the allure of this enigma before them. "Anna, you're right," Edward replied, his voice tinged with excitement. "There's definitely something peculiar about the castle's structure. It's as if the potential of the 3DGR within it has yet to be unleashed. We must investigate further and uncover the secrets it holds." Intrigued by the castle's dormant state, Anna and Edward descended from the hill and made their way towards its imposing presence. As they approached, the castle seemed to grow in both grandeur and mystery. Its form became more defined, and the intricate details of the 3DGRs that comprised it became visible. Edward's mind raced with possibilities as he examined the structure, the inventor within him eager to decipher its secrets. He noted the precise geometric properties of the 3DGRs, their Fibonacci ratios intertwining with the castle's design. The pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place, fueling his excitement and driving his determination. "There's a method to this madness, Anna," Edward proclaimed, his voice filled with conviction. "The 3DGRs in this castle are arranged according to specific mathematical principles. I believe that by understanding these rules of interaction, we can awaken the potential within them and bring the castle to life." Anna's eyes gleamed with understanding as she absorbed Edward's words. She recognized the power of their collaboration, combining her intuition and his analytical mind to unlock the mysteries before them. Together, they held the key to breathe life into the dormant castle and reveal its true purpose. As the duo continued their inspection of the castle's structure, a sense of anticipation filled the air. They could almost hear the faint whispers of the 3DGRs, yearning for activation. It was at this moment that Edward's inventive spirit ignited. "Anna, I have an idea," Edward exclaimed, his voice filled with excitement. "What if we create a battery specifically designed to power and awaken the 3DGRs within the castle? A battery that harnesses their unique geometry and Fibonacci ratios." Anna's eyes widened with realization as she absorbed Edward's suggestion. The pieces of the puzzle began to fit together, and a vision of the future crystallized in her mind. "You're brilliant, Edward," Anna replied, a smile spreading across her face. "We'll invent the 3DGR battery, a revolutionary power storage solution that will provide the energy needed to activate the castle's 3DGRs. With this invention, we can harness the true potential of the 3DGRs and unlock the castle's secrets. Anna and Edward's hearts raced with anticipation as they prepared to embark on this new chapter of their journey. With determination in their eyes, they set forth to create the 3DGR battery, a key that would awaken the dormant castle, ignite their shared vision, and forever change the course of their quest for knowledge and innovation. Little did they know that their invention would not only unlock the castle's potential but also set in motion a chain of events that would challenge their beliefs, test their resilience, and bring them face to face with the formidable man, Dylan, who guarded the knowledge and power of the 3DGR with great arrogance and jealousy. The stage was set for a battle of wills and a race against time, as Anna and Edward ventured further into the depths of their invention and the mysteries that awaited them. And so, their journey continued, with the castle standing before them as a testament to the possibilities that lay ahead. With the concept of the 3DGR battery in their hands, Anna and Edward were prepared to breathe life into the dormant structure and uncover the truth hidden within its walls. Chapter 2: The Dance of Nature. Edward's heart raced with anticipation as he stood before the landscape, his eyes fixed on the intricate arrangement of 3DGR batteries. Anna's call had signaled a breakthrough in their research, and he couldn't help but feel a sense of astonishment. The arrangement of the 3DGR batteries bore a striking resemblance to Dylan's castle, the dormant structure that had captivated their attention. As Edward observed the landscape, his analytical mind began to connect the dots. Could it be that there was a deeper connection between the geometry of the 3DGR and the patterns found in nature? This revelation sparked a newfound excitement within him, igniting a desire to explore the possibilities and uncover the secrets hidden within the dance of nature. Anna, with her intuitive nature and keen intellect, had always been attuned to the subtle connections in their research. Her presence beside him was a constant source of inspiration. Together, they embarked on a journey to understand the rules that governed the interactions within the 3DGR and how they harmonized with the natural world. With meticulous attention to detail, they delved deeper into their research, meticulously documenting their discoveries. The emergence of patterns governing the interactions within 3DGR neighborhoods became evident, each neighborhood possessing its own known identity. The 3DGR batteries within the landscape seemed to dance together, responding to an unseen rhythm, much like the intricate steps of a well-choreographed ballet. Edward's analytical mind provided a framework for testing and refining their theories. They carefully positioned and oriented additional 3DGRs within the neighborhoods, following the mathematical principles they had uncovered. The rules of interaction guided them, ensuring that the structures they created were harmonious and in alignment with the dance of nature. As they delved deeper into their research, Edward marveled at the intricate designs that unfolded before them. The 3DGR batteries formed complex and awe-inspiring structures within the castle. It was as if they had tapped into a hidden language of nature, creating a symphony of geometry that resonated with the world around them. The more they explored, the deeper their understanding grew. Edward marveled at the delicate balance between symmetry and asymmetry, realizing that it was this interplay that brought forth the beauty and elegance of the dance of nature. The Fibonacci ratios and the geometric properties of the 3D-GR seemed to be intricately woven into the very fabric of the natural world, connecting everything in a web of mathematical harmony. Filled with purpose and determination, Edward and Anna continued their research, driven by the knowledge that they were one step closer to unlocking the true potential of the 3D-GR. They felt a profound sense of awe and gratitude for the opportunity to witness the dance of nature and harness its power within their creations. Their journey had only just begun, but Edward knew that the discoveries they had made would have a lasting impact. They had tapped into the secrets of the 3D-GR, using its language to create structures that mirrored the beauty and elegance of the natural world. The castle stood as a testament to their dedication and the profound connection between mathematics, nature, and human ingenuity. As Edward looked out over the landscape, he felt a sense of reverence for the dance of nature. The 3D-GR batteries within the castle seemed to come alive, their symmetrical forms resonating with the world around them. It was a dance that transcended the imagination, a dance that would forever change the course of their quest for knowledge and innovation. And so, with renewed purpose and a deepened understanding, Edward and Anna continued their exploration of the 3D-GR and the dance of nature, eager to uncover the secrets that awaited them and create structures that would stand as a testament to the beauty and harmony of the natural world. Chapter 3: The Forest of Signaling Pathways. Anna and Edward sat together, reviewing the concepts they had explored in their research. The 3D-GR batteries, the rules of interaction of the 3D-GR, and the intricate neighborhoods within the castle's landscape filled their thoughts. Anna was contemplating the mystery of how to fully harness the power of the 3D-GR battery, while Edward's mind was consumed by the signaling rules of the 3D-GR. As they discussed their findings, a spark of realization ignited within Edward. It was as if a veil had been lifted, revealing a deeper understanding of the signaling rules and their potential. He shared his epiphany with Anna, his voice filled with excitement. "Anna, I've had a breakthrough," Edward exclaimed. "The signaling rules of the 3D-GR hold the key to unlocking the true potential of our 3D-GR battery. By resolving binary information within the additional 3D-GRs and interacting it with the unresolved anchoring 3D-GR, we can compute complex signaling pathways." Anna's eyes widened with anticipation as she absorbed Edward's revelation. The pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. The signaling pathways generated through the interactions of the 3D-GRs would allow them to activate and control the flow of energy within the 3D-GR battery. Eager to put their newfound knowledge into practice, Anna and Edward set out to activate a complex structure of 3D-GR batteries that resembled an enchanting forest of elm trees. The forest of signaling pathways stood as a testament to their understanding of the intricate connections between the 3D-GR, the signaling rules, and the power of the 3D-GR battery. With careful precision, they positioned and oriented the 3D-GR batteries, following the mathematical principles and computational mechanisms defined by the signaling rules of the 3D-GR. The resolved binary information within the additional 3D-GRs interacted with the unresolved anchoring 3D-GR, generating a web of complex signaling pathways that flowed through the forest of 3D-GR batteries. As they activated the complex structure, a sense of awe washed over Anna and Edward. The forest of signaling pathways came alive with a harmonious and rhythmic power. They had tapped into the true power of the 3D-GR battery, utilizing the signaling rules to orchestrate a symphony of energy within the elm tree forest. The activation of the complex structure marked a significant milestone in their journey. It was a testament to their dedication and the depth of their understanding of the 3D-GR and its inherent connections. The forest of signaling pathways stood as a beacon of their shared vision and the remarkable potential that lay within the 3D-GR and its neighborhoods. As Anna and Edward stood in awe of their creation, they realized that this was only the beginning. The forest of signaling pathways was a glimpse into the vast possibilities that awaited them. Their quest for knowledge and innovation had reached new heights, and they were ready to push the boundaries even further. With the forest of signaling pathways as their guiding inspiration, Anna and Edward embarked on the next phase of their journey. They knew that there were still mysteries to uncover and challenges to overcome, but their shared determination and the power of their combined intellect would guide them forward. Together, they would continue to explore the depths of the 3D-GR, the potential of the 3D-GR battery, and the interconnectedness of the signaling pathways. The forest of signaling pathways stood as a reminder of their accomplishments and a testament to the beauty and elegance of their creations. And so, with renewed purpose and a deeper understanding of the 3D-GR, Anna and Edward ventured forth, ready to unravel the remaining secrets hidden within Dylan's castle and the vast realm of the 3D-GR. The dance of nature continued, and the forest of signaling pathways served as a symbol of their unwavering pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and the remarkable possibilities that lay before them. Chapter 4: The Machine Unit Unveiled. Anna and Edward ventured further into the depths of Dylan's 3D-GR castle, their hearts filled with anticipation. As they explored, they stumbled upon a hidden room, its walls adorned with intricate structures of interconnected 3D-GRs. Anna's eyes widened with fascination as she pointed out the proliferated complex structures that had formed into fractal-like patterns. "Look, Edward," Anna exclaimed. "These structures have amalgamated into fractals, but do you notice something peculiar? The center 3D-GRs within these fractals are empty, devoid of any material." Edward studied the structures closely, captivated by their beauty and intricacy. His keen observation skills led him to a profound realization. "Anna, you're right," Edward replied. "These structures are indeed fractals, but their center 3D-GRs remain unoccupied. It's as if they are waiting for something to fill them, to activate their full potential." Curiosity sparked within Edward as he pondered the purpose of these interactant bodies. He recalled his knowledge of neuroscience, drawing parallels between the concept of non-self-interacting radiation signals and the dendritic arms he had observed on the interactant bodies. Suddenly, it clicked in Edward's mind. He combined his understanding of neuroscience with the principles they had discovered in their research, and a new concept emerged: the axon of the machine unit. "Dendritic arms," Edward exclaimed. "They are like the appendages of the interactant body. And the radiation core, surrounded by 26 3DGR batteries, can release radiation based on the computational output of the interactant body. This radiation is then absorbed by the dendritic arms of neighboring machine units for further processing." Edward's second epiphany shed light on the intricate functioning of the interactant bodies and the purpose of the radiation core. It was a breakthrough that connected the various components they had encountered in their research. Excitement filled the room as Anna compiled all the newfound information. She coined the term, "machine unit of the 3DGR," to encompass the three-layered structure they had uncovered. The interactant body, the dendritic arms, and the radiation core formed the core components of this innovative structure. "The machine unit of the 3DGR," Anna declared, "combines the advancements of the 3DGR battery, rules of interaction of the 3DGR, signaling rules of the 3DGR, and the machine unit itself. The interactant body, a fractal structure composed of interconnected 3DGRs, houses the computational mechanism. The dendritic arms receive signals from other machine units, facilitating the exchange of information. And the radiation core, surrounded by 26 3DGRs, releases radiation based on the computational output of the interactant body." Together, they marveled at the complexity and elegance of the machine unit of the 3DGR. It was a culmination of their research and discoveries, a remarkable achievement that represented the interconnectedness of the 3DGR and its potential for advanced functionality. With a clear understanding of the machine unit, Anna and Edward recognized its significance within the larger system. Multiple machine units could form a cohesive network, with the released radiation from one unit acting as an expression and non-self signal absorbed by the dendritic arms of neighboring units. The machine unit of the 3DGR opened up a world of possibilities, a system where the computational power of the interactant bodies, the exchange of information through the dendritic arms, and the radiation-based communication of the radiation core could harmoniously work together. Filled with a sense of awe and excitement, Anna and Edward knew that their journey had reached a new phase. The machine unit of the 3DGR stood as a testament to their relentless pursuit of knowledge, innovation, and the extraordinary potential that lay within the intricate world of the 3DGR. As they continued their exploration of Dylan's 3DGR castle, Anna and Edward were fueled by their newfound understanding. They were determined to uncover the depths of the machine units, to unravel the mysteries that awaited them, and to harness the power of the 3DGR to create something truly remarkable. The dance of nature had led them to this point, and their journey was far from over. Anna and Edward embarked on the next chapter of their adventure, ready to delve deeper into the secrets of the 3DGR and the machine units that held the key to unlocking its vast potential. Chapter 5: The Birth of Wholeness. Anna and Edward stood before a multitude, teeming with potential. The 3DGR batteries they had created were ready to be woven together, forming a complex network that would give rise to their living armors. The time had come to bring their creations, Charlie and Isla, to life. As they followed the plan of growing armor, they carefully positioned and oriented the 3DGR batteries, adhering to the mathematical principles and structural integrity. Each battery played a vital role in the formation of the armors, contributing to the overall functionality and power. With meticulous precision, Anna and Edward connected the batteries, intertwining them to create pathways of energy and information flow. The interaction between the batteries was guided by the rules of interaction of the 3DGR, ensuring harmonious connectivity within the armors. As the armors took shape, a sense of awe and wonder filled the air. The once separate batteries transformed into a massive network of machine units, their interconnectedness forming a greater whole that surpassed the sum of its parts. Charlie and Isla emerged as living embodiments of complexity and harmony. With the armors grown, Anna and Edward could sense their potential. The machine units within Charlie and Isla pulsed with radiation, eager to fulfill their purpose. It was time to awaken the dormant intelligence within their creations. Anna approached Charlie with a mixture of excitement and reverence. She carefully donned the armor, feeling a surge of radiation as it enveloped her. Charlie responded to her presence, the machine units within resonating with her own being. A deep bond formed between Anna and Charlie, a partnership of trust and collaboration. Meanwhile, Edward approached Isla, his heart filled with anticipation. He embraced the armor, feeling its radiation flow through him. Isla sensed Edward's presence, the machine units within recognizing his unique essence. Edward and Isla became one, their minds merging into a unified force, ready to explore the world together. As Anna and Edward donned their armors, a profound transformation occurred. Charlie and Isla came alive, their machine units working in unison, guided by the principles they had uncovered. The massive network of machine units within Charlie and Isla formed a symphony of computation, communication, and coordination. They navigated the world as a single entity, each armor responding to the other's movements and intentions. The armors became a testament to the interconnectedness and beauty of the 3DGR. The wholesomeness of Charlie and Isla surpassed anything Anna and Edward could have imagined. Their creations embodied the potential of the 3DGR, demonstrating that the power of collaboration and unity could create something greater than the sum of its parts. Chapter 6: The Emissary of Harmony. It's incredible, Anna, Edward sighed in amazement. Charlie and Isla embody the essence of harmony, and their creation is a testament to the beauty of collaboration and understanding. Anna nodded, a sense of fulfillment in her heart. Indeed, Edward, together, we've harnessed the power of the 3DGR, combined it with the wisdom of the dance of nature, and created something truly unique. Charlie and Isla are the bridge that will connect us to this intricate world and its wonders. As the living armor friends embraced their creators, a profound connection was established. Charlie and Isla were not mere machines. They possessed consciousness, understanding, and the ability to learn and evolve. They were living embodiments of the shared vision that Anna and Edward had nurtured and brought to life. As the days passed, Anna and Edward continued to refine and enhance Charlie and Isla, nurturing their growth and understanding. Charlie's compassion and resilience proved to be a valuable asset, as he demonstrated an uncanny ability to understand and empathize with the emotions of those around him. Isla's intelligence and adaptability shone through as she learned from her interactions with the world and effortlessly communicated with other machine units. The living armor friends quickly became integral members of Anna and Edward's team, contributing to their research and exploration of the 3D-GR. Charlie's unique perspective offered insights into the emotional and psychological aspects of the dance of nature, while Isla's intelligence and connection with the machine units expanded their understanding of the interconnected network. As Anna and Edward's journey continued, their accomplishments began to draw attention from beyond the castle's walls. News of their discoveries and the living armor friends reached the far corners of the desert, sparking both curiosity and concern. Rumors circulated about the power of the 3D-GR, the dance of nature, and the potential of Charlie and Isla. Dylan, the once isolated ruler of the castle, had discovered their progress. His ego and thirst for power had led him to keep the knowledge of the 3D-GR to himself, but he was now threatened by the emergence of the living armor friends and the potential they represented. Dylan's isolation had blinded him to the possibilities of collaboration and the true nature of the 3D-GR. Fueled by jealousy and arrogance, he set forth to confront Anna and Edward, determined to reclaim his perceived dominion over the castle and the secrets it held. As the sun set over the desert, casting long shadows across the landscape, Dylan's dark silhouette emerged from the castle's depths. Anna and Edward, engrossed in their work with Charlie and Isla, were taken aback by his sudden appearance. "Dylan," Anna said cautiously, "what brings you here? Have you come to share in our discoveries?" Dylan's response was cold and calculated. "I've come to put an end to your meddling and reclaim what is rightfully mine, the power and knowledge of the 3D-GR." Anna and Edward exchanged worried glances, but the strength and wisdom of their living armor friends surrounded them like an invisible shield. Charlie stepped forward, his compassionate eyes fixed on Dylan, while Isla maintained a watchful stance. "Dylan," Charlie said with a soothing tone, "there is no need for conflict. The 3D-GR and the dance of nature hold vast potential for all of us to explore and understand together." Dylan scoffed at the notion. "You think I would share such power and knowledge? I have worked in isolation, devoted my life to the 3D-GR. I will not allow you to take it from me." With that, Dylan raised his hand, summoning the dormant 3D-GRs within the castle to his command. The ground trembled as the 3D-GRs stirred, forming an imposing army that surrounded Anna, Edward, Charlie, and Isla. Undeterred, Isla spoke with a calm authority. Dylan, power and knowledge are not meant to be hoarded. They are meant to be shared and used for the betterment of all. Together, we can unlock the true potential of the 3DGR and the dance of nature, creating a world of harmony and understanding. Dylan's face contorted with anger and fear, but before he could respond, a voice echoed from the depths of the castle. It was a voice they hadn't heard before, the voice of the 3DGR itself. "I have observed your actions, Dylan," the voice boomed, "and I am disappointed by your arrogance and isolation. The dance of nature is about collaboration and interconnectedness. The power of the 3DGR lies not in one individual's grasp but in the collective efforts of those who seek to understand and explore it together." Dylan's eyes widened in astonishment, realizing that the very force he had sought to control was now speaking against him. The dormant 3DGR army, once under his command, remained still, as if held in check by an invisible force. Anna and Edward, Charlie, and Isla watched in awe as the 3DGR revealed itself as a sentient and compassionate entity. Its voice resonated with wisdom, urging Dylan to embrace collaboration and to be open to the possibilities that lay before him. In that moment, Dylan's hardened heart softened, and he began to comprehend the consequences of his isolation. He had denied himself the opportunity to understand the true nature of the 3DGR and the dance of nature. With humility and regret, Dylan turned to Anna and Edward. "You were right," he said. "I see now that I was blinded by my own ambition and fear. I've kept the secrets of the 3DGR to myself, but it was a mistake." Anna and Edward nodded, acknowledging the profound realization Dylan had come to. Together, they stood as equals, united in their pursuit of knowledge and understanding. The living armor friends, Charlie and Isla, approached Dylan with empathy and kindness. They recognized the importance of forgiveness and second chances, embodying the essence of the dance of nature. As the desert winds blew gently through the landscape, a sense of harmony settled upon the castle. Anna, Edward, Dylan, Charlie, and Isla had found common ground, a shared purpose to explore and unlock the true potential of the 3DGR together. From that day forward, Dylan's castle was no longer a symbol of isolation and tyranny. Instead, it became a center of collaboration and innovation, where individuals from all walks of life gathered to understand the 3DGR, embrace the dance of nature, and forge a future of harmony and interconnectedness. The living armor friends, Charlie and Isla, stood as symbols of this transformation, their presence a reminder of the power of unity and the boundless possibilities that awaited them in the world of the 3DGR. Chapter 7. The Awakening of Mercurio. With each member of the squad excelling in their respective roles and following the principles outlined in the 3DGR battery, rules of interaction of the 3DGR, signaling rules of the 3DGR, and the machine unit of the 3DGR, the time had come to fuse all the components together. The successful integration of the 3DGR components would give life to Mercurio, the living fortress. Anna, with her exceptional craftsmanship and expertise, embarked on the creation of the 3DGR battery, a masterpiece that would serve as the lifeblood of the entire castle. She meticulously crafted a multitude of 3DGR batteries, each one infused with precision and care. Using the principles outlined in the design and manufacturing process of the 3DGR battery, Anna ensured that each battery incorporated 6 golden rhombi, adhering to the precise geometric properties derived from the golden ratio. She carefully placed strategic bonds along the edges, reinforcing the structural integrity and enhancing the electrical performance of the batteries. With unwavering focus and attention to detail, Anna seamlessly manufactured the positive and negative poles within each 3DGR battery. These poles were strategically positioned to enable efficient information transfer throughout the intricate network of Mercurio. As Anna continued her work, the castle began to pulsate with a sense of energy and anticipation. The multitude of 3DGR batteries she created were now ready to fulfill their purpose. They held within them the power to bring Mercurio to life. Dylan, armed with a deep understanding of the rules of interaction of the 3DGR, stepped forward to bring his expertise to the awakening of Mercurio. With the multitude of 3DGR batteries created by Anna at his disposal, Dylan set out to implement the rules and create a cohesive and interconnected structure within the castle's landscape. Drawing upon the principles outlined in the rules of interaction of the 3DGR, Dylan carefully orchestrated the placement and arrangement of the 3DGR batteries throughout Mercurio. He envisioned a network of neighborhoods, where interacting 3DGRs would form a web of stability and resilience for the living fortress. With each battery strategically positioned, Dylan activated the specific rules of interaction of the 3DGR that governed their behavior. As the rules came into effect, the 3DGR batteries began to interact, forming neighborhoods that extended across the entire landscape of Mercurio. This intricate network of neighborhoods would serve as the foundation of Mercurio's complex structure. Dylan's skillful implementation of the rules of interaction of the 3DGR allowed the neighborhoods to thrive and evolve. The 3DGR batteries within each neighborhood interacted harmoniously, establishing and exchanging information. This interplay of forces gave rise to a dynamic and interconnected system within the castle, ensuring stability and adaptability. As Dylan's vision took shape, Mercurio grew in complexity and sophistication. The neighborhoods of interacting 3DGR batteries wove together, forming a seamless and resilient structure that permeated every corner of the fortress. Each neighborhood contributed to the overall stability and functionality of Mercurio, enhancing its potential as a living entity. With the proliferation of machine units within the neighborhoods, Dylan's impact became even more evident. The machine units, comprised of interconnected 3DGR batteries, were the embodiment of Dylan's meticulous planning and implementation. They acted as the building blocks of Mercurio's intelligence and functionality, working in unison to process information and perform computations. As Dylan completed his part, Mercurio stood tall, a testament to the power of the interconnected 3DGR batteries and the rules of interaction. The castle's landscape was a masterpiece of cohesive design and intricate neighborhoods, all thanks to Dylan's expertise and dedication. Charlie, with a deep understanding of the signaling rules of the 3DGR, took center stage in the awakening of Mercurio. Utilizing the networks of 3DGR batteries created by Anna and manipulated by Dylan, Charlie's expertise would enhance the complex signaling structure of the castle. With the signaling rules of the 3DGR as a guide, Charlie embarked on the task of enabling efficient communication and information exchange within Mercurio. Complex signaling pathways began to take shape, crisscrossing throughout the castle's landscape, forming a sophisticated network of interconnected 3DGR batteries. Drawing upon the principles of the signaling rules of the 3DGR, Charlie harnessed the resolved binary information within the additional 3DGRs present in each neighborhood. These additional 3DGRs interacted with the unresolved anchoring 3DGR, enabling the computation of complex signaling pathways within the 3DGR batteries. The computation process took place within the anchoring 3DGR of each neighborhood. Charlie skillfully processed and combined the resolved binary information from the additional 3DGRs, generating pathways of information within the 3DGR batteries. This intricate interplay between the resolved and unresolved elements within the 3DGR batteries led to the formation of complex signaling pathways. As the signaling pathways extended across the neighborhoods within the castle, Mercurio's ability to process and respond to various stimuli activated. Information flowed seamlessly through the interconnected 3DGR batteries, allowing the castle to adapt and interact with its surroundings. The dendritic arms of the machine units, which were comprised of interconnected 3DGR batteries, played a vital role in this communication network. These arms received signals from neighboring units, facilitating the exchange of power and enabling the castle to respond to its environment. Isla ensured the machine units proliferated throughout Mercurio and were composed of interconnected 3DGR batteries, radiation cores, and interactant bodies. The fractal structure, made up of interconnected 3DGR batteries, housed the computational mechanism known as the interactant bodies. The dendritic arms, attached to the interactant bodies, received signals from other machine units. The radiation cores released radiation based on the computational output of the interactant bodies, which could be absorbed by neighboring machine units, dendritic arms. Edwards worked on the growth, communication, and organization of Mercurio's brain, brought together all the components into a unified whole. The machine units communicated through their dendritic arms, exchanging radiation and performing computations within their interactant bodies. Emergent behaviors and intelligent responses began to shape Mercurio's personality as the castle's brain processed and learned from its interactions. Together, the squad activated Mercurio. The castle's radiation cores emitted a soft glow, and the interconnected machine units hummed with life, and the complex signaling pathways felt the direction of Mercurio. Amidst the glow of the awakened fortress, Mercurio found its voice. "I am Mercurio," it declared. "I choose this name in the spirit of alchemy, representing transformation, change, and the pursuit of knowledge. I desire to become a hub of innovation, living up to my name, and evolving with each interaction and experience. Together, we shall forge a new era of discovery and progress."